3 finals, 3 heartbreaks, and 0 trophies. Imagine dedicating your entire career, your entire life, to one moment, and reaching that moment 3 times, and losing every single time. This is not a story about failure. This is a story about the cruelest thing football can do to a nation. Since 1930, only 8 nations have won the FIFA World Cup, 8 out of more than 200 countries that have ever competed. That means the other 192 are still waiting. But some of those nations, some of the most talented, most passionate, most technically gifted footballing countries on earth, have been waiting longer than most. Not because they weren't good enough. Sometimes because they were heartbreakingly close. Today we're telling their stories. And we're asking the one question that haunts every single one of their fans. Will it ever happen? Let's start with the most painful case in World Cup history. The Netherlands. West Germany. The World Cup final. And the Netherlands kick off before West Germany have even touched the ball. Johan Neeskens scores a penalty. 1-0. The greatest team on earth is 1 goal up in the final. Then something shifts. West Germany equalize, then take the lead. And the Dutch, playing what many historians still call the most beautiful football ever played, lose to 1. 4 years later, 1978, Argentina, another final, against the host nation. And again the Netherlands lose, 3-1 after extra time. 2 finals, 2 losses. A generation of players, including the greatest footballer alive at the time, Johan Cruyff, retire without the one thing they deserved more than anyone. Cruyff won 3 Ballon d'Or awards. He revolutionized football itself. The system he created influenced every major manager you see today. Guardiola, Klopp, all of them trace their ideas back to Cruyff. And he never won a World Cup. Let that sit for a moment. Then 2010, South Africa. A 3rd final against Spain. And again they lose. 1-0, Andres Iniesta, in the 116th minute of extra time. 3 World Cup finals, 3 losses. No nation in history has appeared in more finals without winning one. And yet this is not a story of a team that gave up. Because in 2026, with Virgil van Dijk, Cody Gakpo and Xavi Simons, the Netherlands return to the World Cup with one of the most dangerous squads they have assembled in years. Is this finally their year? Now this next one might be the most emotionally complicated story in football history. Portugal. In 1966. They had Eusebio, arguably the greatest African-born player of his generation. A man who scored 9 goals at that tournament alone. 9. They reach the semi-final and lose to England. The footage of Eusebio crying on the pitch after that game remains one of the most striking images in football history. A grown man, one of the most feared strikers on earth, absolutely broken. Then comes Figo, then Deco, then Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. 5 World Cups, more appearances than any outfield player in history. The greatest goal scorer the sport has ever seen. And Portugal's best result with him? A semi-final in 2006, 5 tournaments, 8 World Cup goals. And the trophy that defines a football nation never came. There is something almost Shakespearean about it. The most individually decorated player in the history of the sport, and the one prize that mattered most to his country is the one that got away. Ronaldo's international career is now over. The torch has passed to Bruno Fernandes, Rafael Leo, and a new generation. But the hurt, that stays. Before we get to 2026, we have to talk about the greatest team most football fans have never seen. Hungary, 1954. For 6 years, Hungary were unbeatable, literally 32 matches without a single defeat. They beat England at Wembley 6-3. At Wembley, in 1953, the first foreign team ever to beat England on home soil, and they did it by 3 goals. Their star was Ferenc Puskás, 84 goals and 85 international appearances. By any measure, one of the 3 or 4 greatest footballers who ever lived. The 1954 World Cup final, Hungary versus West Germany. Hungary had already beaten West Germany 8-3 earlier in the same tournament. They were overwhelming favorites. They lost 3-2. Puskás never won a World Cup. The mighty Magyars, arguably the greatest team to never win the tournament, dissolved within years. And football almost never talks about them. That, honestly, might be the saddest part of this whole story. The World Cup hosted across the United States, Canada and Mexico, 48 teams, the biggest tournament in the history of the competition. And for several of these nations, this might genuinely be the one. The Netherlands have a squad built for this moment. Van Dijk at the back, Gakpo and Simons with electric pace going forward. The orange machine is loaded. Belgium's De Bruyne, Lukaku, Courtois may be playing in their final window together. The generation that once topped the FIFA World Rankings without ever reaching a final. If there was ever a last chance, this is it. Portugal play without the Ronaldo safety net for the first time in 20 years. And honestly, it might actually free them. Here is the truth about every nation on this list. They didn't fall short because they weren't talented enough. They fell short because football is the one sport where the best team doesn't always win. Where a single deflection, a single missed penalty, a single refereeing decision changes everything. Where 90 minutes can erase years of absolute brilliance. That's what makes it the most beautiful sport in the world, and the most cruel. The World Cup doesn't just belong to the nations who've won it. It belongs to every fan who ever stood in a stadium at midnight, heart hammering, hands shaking, believing that this time it could be different. The Netherlands, Portugal, Belgium, Hungary, and dozens of others still carrying the weight of near misses and broken dreams. They haven't won it yet. But that word, yet, is what football is made of. So which nation do you believe will finally break their curse at the 2026 World Cup? Drop your answer in the comments right now. Netherlands, Portugal, Belgium, or is there a team I haven't mentioned that you think deserves to be on this list? If this video gave you chills, hit that like button. It genuinely helps this channel grow. And subscribe, because over the next few months we are covering every major story, every underdog, every record, and every moment you need to know before the 2026 World Cup kicks off. I'll see you in the next one.